After she won, a whole bunch of people started cookathons. But there was one from Ghana, one chef, Ebenezer or something. He actually faked a certificate, a Guinness World Certificate for himself. He had a news conference. I don't know. That whole thing went down in Ghana. It was strange as hell in 2023. But after that, that situation, Guinness closed the category for cooking. Guinness closed the cookathon category. So, meaning that Hilda will be the last winner of the cookathon. And that was history right there. When the whole thing turned a year, was it a year? Um, no, Guinness turned another year. It was their birthday in 2024. And I was like, who is even doing Hilda's PR? Hilda should have come out and congratulated and did all those 1 year thing. You know what I mean? But she didn't. However, like I said, she was the last one to do a cookathon because they canceled that category after the guy that forged his own in Ghana. So I'm believing that they've opened that category again because Hilda wants to cook jollof rice, the largest pot of jollof rice. I saw Hilda on the road, cooking roadside, and I was like, what is this? It looks like a huge, humongous pot. And is it hygienic to cook jollof rice next to the road? Like, biggest pot of jollof rice. Why are we cooking the biggest pot of jollof rice, Hilda? Are we feeding a whole city? What's the rationale behind it? You know what I mean? But anyway, everybody always wants their exposure. But Hilda didn't really do well with hers. She really didn't. She didn't do well with hers. She didn't take advantage of the world. My goodness, she was a Guinness World Record holder. I even gave her free tips to get an old visa. Now, to get a visa anywhere now to America is like hard as hell. I was even trying to get her to get an old visa. Aliens of exceptional ability, not aliens, but non-immigrant of exceptional ability. The kind I got when I became a permanent resident in 2000, no, in 1997 when President Clinton awarded. I wanted Hilda to get the equivalent of that for non-immigrants and go get a residency. My brother's a chef in America. Get a residency in America, be cooking somewhere, showcasing Nigerian foods. But I guess she was a local champion. She really didn't really do anything much international. I saw her in Ghana. I saw her in a few countries. I think she went to the UK, but she didn't really go to America. She didn't do much, really. So this largest, jollof rice cook-off, Gino has joined with her. And Gino has a big market in Nigeria. And some people love to use Gino products to start their jollof as the tomato mix. So that's quite appropriate. And hopefully we see that big pot of rice if it can feed the world. But what I would say is once she finishes cooking it, Hilda should serve that food to all the children that are hungry in motherless babies' homes, on the streets. She should serve it to all the children first and then adults later, but feed the children. That's what I would say. Good luck, Hilda.
Hello everyone. Guys. See, that was Kemi Lawyer, the US-based journalist. That was a direct message to Hilda Baci, the chef that participated in the recent cookathon in Lagos. Okay, before I continue, welcome you all to my channel. Thank you so much for joining and stopping by. If this is your first time, please subscribe to my channel. Please like and share to watch this video and stay tuned to the end. Thank you so much, guys. All right, guys, before I get into the analysis of this video, I want us to read this there's a caption here. There's a message rather from Kemi to Hilda Baci. She says, Hilda is a local champion. She won Guinness World Records and didn't go to America like I advised her to get an O visa. Anyway, there was a good reason. Make a no talk. I will not eat out of that pot. The same crane that lifted that Gino pot should have used a giant hose to wash it. Instead, Hilda was standing in the pot while washing it. Anyway, hope she wasn't doing her again in this time, or else you will now taste her whatever genomics. Guys, this woman is very, very blunt with her words. You know, she's very blunt, and I don't know how she makes the choice of her words. She doesn't even filter it at all. You guys should know that Hilda just did a cookathon in Lagos recently. That was last week, where she cooked on the street. She cooked on the street and she served the public. Okay, now this woman, this journalist Kemi Olunloyo has said her own mind as regard to that act. She said, first of all, she called Hilda a local champion. That's the headline. She called Hilda a local champion, and she gave her reasons for calling her a local champion. Because she she the opportunity was there for Hilda to grab it, to be in the US, but she did not use it. She also advised Hilda to use that opportunity to travel to the US. Now, listen, according to her, this is the way it goes. She said when Hilda, you know, when she won that Guinness World Record, that last time she did a cookathon for how many days, I think. Then that last time she broke that Guinness World Record. Okay, she called, according to her, she called Hilda and advised her to go get an O visa in the US, to get an O visa so she can travel to the US. That will give her the opportunity to be cooking. Maybe she will establish a business there, a restaurant. She'll be cooking for maybe for events, functions, and all that, and she'll be making a lot of money and even recognition. And she will make it in the US if she should go to the US to do that. She can cook very well, and with that record, that Guinness World Record award that she has, she would gain a US recognition if she should travel to US. First of all, guys, my subscribers and the viewers, people that are seeing my video for the first time, people are in the US, my subscribers who are in the US, and people who are seeing it for the first time that are staying in the US, I want you guys to tell me in the comment section, what is this O visa? Just tell me in the comment section. I want to know what O visa is. All right, thank you. So, according to Kemi, Hilda did not heed to her advice, because she was supposed to, if she did that, she was not going to be at this level that she is today. She won't be on the street cooking again. She will be making a lot of money and a lot of global recognition for herself. That's why she called her a local champion, that the opportunity was there for her to grab it. With that award, you're not supposed to remain the same in the way you are, but she did not use it. Okay, there is another thing, you know, so the voice message you people listened to in the beginning, Kemi was saying that, could it be that her intention, that Baci's intention for doing this second cookathon, was because of was because she wanted to break the second Guinness World Record, but there is nothing like that anymore in the category of cookathon. Guinness does not. She said that they've cancelled the award for cookathon in Africa because of what happened last time. I think she said one Ghanaian chef tried it, and he falsified the result. So when Guinness investigated the whole activity, they realized that the person falsified the result. It was not authentic, so they had to cancel that award for Africa in the category of cookathon. So there is nothing like a cookathon Guinness World Record award anymore. So for Hilda to embark on that journey again, is it? Kemi was saying, was it that her intention for doing that second time was to win the second Guinness World Record award the second time in that category? So if that was her intention, then that is to say that she is not updated, that she doesn't know how things go, how the award of a thing goes. So, but I think that is another reason why she called her a local champion. So this is another point that she highlighted in her message. She said when she was passing by, she saw people gathered together, that's on the street. Then she realized what was going on, and she saw Hilda standing inside her port. She was inside the pot, that big pot. She was inside, washing it. So she was asking herself, how could she be inside this pot, same pot you're going to use to cook for people to eat from? You were inside and washing it. Then why? What happens to you getting a giant hose to do the washing instead of you stepping inside to wash that? And there was a clip, a video clip I came across when this whole thing was going on. Someone was asking Hilda in at that spot the whole thing was happening. The person asked her, "Why are you inside this pot? Why are you washing it? Why are you inside and washing it?" She now said, she first of all she was supposed to wash the pot before using it to cook. That's a normal thing, a normal tradition. And secondly, she was not going to, involve many hands to step into the pot and start washing it because of, for the sake of hygiene. So she decided to do the washing alone. The pot is a very big pot, but it's still the same thing. She stepped into the pot herself and she was washing it. It's still the same thing if other people joined her. So the whole thing. So I think the hygiene aspect of it is just zero. Because at this point, I think I agree with Femi. She was not supposed to step into the pot and do the washing. She was supposed to use the a hose to do the washing. So that's it. So these are the key points that she highlighted in her message, for calling her the local champion. That is what I don't really understand because, Kemi is a mother, and I don't think it's necessary for her as a mother to talk about her daughter like a Baci. Baci is like a daughter. Hilda is like a daughter to her. So I don't think it's quite necessary for her to use such words she used there. And so that is it, guys. That is it. So, but for Hilda Baci, even though it was she didn't meet that Guinness World Record award the second time, even if it was for that purpose, I think she did a great job out there. Something that's not been done before. Whatsoever purpose that prompted her to do that, she really did a great job, and she deserves an accolade for that. Congrats, it's a big thumbs up for her. Shout out to Hilda Baci. Guys, on the comment section, I want you guys to drop your opinion about this in the comment section. What Kemi said, all she said about Hilda, you know, for calling her a local champion. What do you guys think about that? Let me have your thoughts. Like and share the video, please, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. I will see you next time. Bye.